Okay, so today I'm gonna be going over a full explosive guide for PUBG. And what I'll cover is some tips and tricks that you might not know. Alright, so first off is how grenade damage works. Some people don't know this, but depending on obviously the distance of where the grenade explodes, but if you're at a set distance, depending on if you're standing up, crouch, or prone, uh, the grenade deals less damage to you. So as you can see here, when you stand up, you take the max amount of damage. When you crouch, you take a little less, and when you're prone, there is a massive damage reduction for grenades. So, I mean, this is something that a lot of people don't know. So in scenarios where, you know, you can't dodge a grenade, if the distance is right, instead of trying to run and dying immediately, you can consider proning because you'll take reduced damage from the grenade. Also, I'm pretty sure vests also add up to the damage reduction. In the testing I did to show it, I didn't use any vests, so keep that in mind. But just know that proning is the maximum amount of damage reduction you can have for a grenade. And moving on, so how do you use the panzer? So I'll just start off with one thing that you should know. When you're using the panzer, you can actually kill someone with the flames that come behind the panzer. Um, which is insane. But that also means you can kill yourself. So keep in mind, you don't want to be using the panzer when there's like a wall behind you. Because if you get really close, you'll just one-shot kill yourself. If you're like medium distance, you'll take a little bit of damage. So this is something to keep in mind. And now we're going to be moving on how to use the panzer. So for me personally, I never aim down sights with the panzer. I just find it really weird. I just keep in mind that you gotta know the panzer is like a parabola. You shoot it and it's a curve. It's gonna go up and down. So just keep in mind. So when you're trying to gauge a distance for someone, if they're really close, you can just shoot at them. If they're a bit farther, you want to lead a bit higher up. If you want to be way more accurate with it and use the aiming sights, props to you. You're like insane because I personally would never do this. So basically, the aim down sight is backwards. He goes 150 meters, 100 meters, and 60. If you want to hit something at, let's say, 60 meters, you want to look at it through the very top one. There's boxes. You want to put where the target is in that box. So if it's 60 meters, as you can show here, you want to put it at the top box. If it's 100 meters, you want to put it in the middle box. And if it's 150 meters, you want to put it in the 60-meter box, which you can't even see out of. You just have to gauge it because the panzer blocks it. Very insane. That's why I will never use aim down sights. Also to know, panzers can knock someone out of a BRDM. Keep that in mind. Moving on, this can be a quick segment, so when using a mortar, all you need to know is you cannot have something above you, because if you do, it'll blow you up. But the most important part is how to gauge the distance of a mortar. So in PUBG in every map, you can see there's like grid lines, right? Each block is 100 meters. So going off of that, you can kind of estimate where you want to hit. You usually would go on map, draw a line with Alt, and you can also right click, you can ping the location, calculate the distance. If you think about it, if one block's 100, half a block would be 50. A quarter of that would be 25. Gauge the distance and just fire. It's really hard to use. It's more like a lucky shot, maybe a calculated shot. But yeah, that's how you use a mortar. C4 tech, also really cool. So after the change, they nerfed the C4. You can't throw it out of. You can't like throw it anymore. Like before, you used to be able to get on like a glider and throw the C4 down and blow stuff up. Now you can't do that because you have to put it on something. So this is like a very situational tip. But I don't really have footage of it because I'm not partners. I don't have like the sandbox room where I can spawn in like everything. Of course, in clan training or in PUBG training, you can't spawn in a C4. But if you're at a high position, let's say like on one of the towers in like I don't know what's called, like one of the ports, right? You can go up there, you can put a folded shield, put the C4 on this folded shield, and then you can take the folded shield into your inventory, which will drop the C4 if you put it at the edge down. You can also do this on mountains, but just figure out not blow yourself up. Then we're gonna go on to grenade launchers here. This is something everyone should know because I got screwed over by it so much. But the grenade launcher doesn't automatically release a grenade if it's close to you. Like there's a set distance that you can shoot it and it explodes into a smoke ball. Right. But if it's really close, all it does is it'll bounce on the ground. It'll take like 3 seconds for the smoke to start spreading. So keep that in mind because I got trolled by it like too many times. And lastly, we're gonna be going over how to throw stuff far. So for your knowledge, how to throw grenades farther is if you throw it normally, it goes the max distance, right? No jump, no sprint. But how momentum works is if you want to throw it like slightly farther, you want to run up, jump, and then throw. Like the momentum carries on and it lands slightly further. So yeah, that is gonna be my full explosive guide. And yeah, thanks for watching and see ya.